Are you thinking about living in a condo in St. Petersburg, Florida, but wondering if it's the right decision for you? Well, you're in luck. In today's video, I'm going to give you 10 reasons why you would not want to live in a condo. Let's get started. Hey everybody, I'm Teresa Fudge with the Living in St. Petersburg team here in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. If this is your first time on my channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living, sleeping, playing, buying condos and houses here in St. Petersburg, Florida, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. You'll be notified every time I do a new video. Every day I hear from people who are looking to make the move to St. Petersburg, Florida, and I just love it. So if you're one of those people, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I've got your back on everything you need to know about living in the St. Petersburg, Florida area. So no matter how you reach us, call, text, or email, we are your source for everything you need to know about living in the St. Petersburg, Florida area. First on my list, limited privacy. In a condo, you're going to be very close to your neighbors. There may be 20 other units on your floor. And many condo communities are high-rise or mid-rise buildings. So that means elevators, hallways, staircases, mailboxes, laundry rooms, parking garages. You may have an outdoor balcony that's right next to your neighbor's outdoor balcony. For some, this may create a feeling of security and community. For others, you may feel like you're living in a fishbowl. So if you don't mind your neighbors knowing what you're cooking for dinner, or maybe even overhearing your phone conversation with your family, a condo is perfect for you. But if limited privacy is a problem, you've got a problem living in a condo. If any of that bothers you, that's a big reason not to live in a condo. Limited customization. Y'all, you're not going to get to choose the color of your front door. You're not going to get to choose what type of windows you have. You're not going to get to choose if you want a slider patio door versus French doors. All these decisions are made up by a board of directors for the entire community. Now, of course, you can get involved in that board of directors and you'll have a vote, but as far as your individual unit, it's going to happen just like it does for every other unit in the building. Difficulty selling a unit would be a big reason why you would not want to live in a condo. It's not that people don't want them, it's just that the buyer pool is different. Many condo communities are actually designed for people 55 and over. That, of course, limits the buyer pool. Many people may want to buy a condo to just simply rent it out for rental income. There are restrictions on that, so that would be a reason you would definitely not want to buy a condo. Lack of outdoor space. If you're used to having a big yard and that's important to you, you would not want to live in a condo. Your outdoor space is everyone's outdoor space. You may have a balcony or a small patio, just depending on the style of building that you're in. If it's a high-rise, you may have no patio at all. But there are some high-rise buildings that do have nice open balconies. And the good news is most of them are covered by the balcony above you. But if you've got a green thumb and you like growing things, you're going to be limited to what you can do. The good news is that most condo communities have community outdoor space. I've seen some really nice plush lawns with extensive landscaping that have walking trails through them. It's just that you share it with all your neighbors. High monthly association fees would be another reason why you may not want to live in a condo. I would say an average for a one-bedroom condo, just depending on the amenities in the community, could be upwards of $400 to $700 a month. Now, you definitely need to understand what's included in that monthly fee. For many, it's not just the maintenance or the building insurance. Many condo communities include the high-speed internet service, cable TV, water, all of those things, even pest control. In the community where I live, my monthly fee includes all of that, plus I have lots of amenities. I've got 4 heated pools, a residence center where there's a fitness center and other different types of rooms I can use. It includes my pest control, it includes my community laundry. There's a laundry room on each end of each floor in my building. Plus, of course, it takes in all the maintenance of the area. If you're going to use up all those amenities, then it could be a real value to you. If you're not going to use the fitness center and you're not going to go to the pool and you're not going to use the community laundry, then you would really want to consider whether you would want to live in that community at all or have a condo at all. I have seen some monthly fees upwards of $1,000 to $1,500 a month. Now, those are definitely luxury condominium communities. The units are bigger, the amenities are higher. All of that makes a difference. Noise. Because you've got so many people in close proximity, it can be noisy living in a condo. And of course, it depends on how well built and how well insulated your building is. I personally do not hear my neighbors' TV or hear their dog barking, but in some buildings you definitely will. It may take you a while to get used to hearing doors opening and closing. Maybe you're close to the elevator and you hear it operating. You can even sometimes hear the washer and dryers running in our laundry facilities. But when I'm inside my unit, all I hear is what's in my unit for the most part. Sometimes though, I can hear the seagulls. Big plus. Limited parking. Limited parking could be a reason why you do not want to live in a condo. If you have more than one vehicle, this could really be an issue for you. A lot of communities were built and designed when it was unusual for folks to have more than one car. Today, we have 2 and 3 cars. Most communities have at least assigned parking. Some have more than one spot that can be purchased with a unit. Some communities have parking garages and open-air parking lots. Some communities actually have attached garages. Definitely something to consider. Limited storage space could be another reason why you would not want to live in a condo. If you've downsized out of a larger home, you may find that you have more stuff than what is really reasonable to put in a condominium. Like normally 1-bedroom condos would have a large walk-in closet and possibly a separate utility-style closet, but not a large pantry, and some kitchens are even small. Bathrooms are pretty much basic needs. Many communities, though, offer a separate storage locker that can either be purchased with the unit or will transfer with the unit. Like we have storage units here on each floor that are a large closet-style room that are then subdivided into probably 5, 6, maybe even 10 different units. They're close to us, so it's not a problem having those items in that storage. We just pick and choose as to what we need to keep there. Normally it's more like cleaning equipment or maybe extra appliances that we don't want to keep in our kitchen, maybe the crock pot or something like that. We also keep our Christmas decorations there and just maybe some other tools and things that we just don't want to have as close to us all the time in the unit. We're here at the beach, so you've got things like beach chairs and floaties and maybe extra bags that you take to and from the beach. Those types of things you may not want to keep in your condo. A lot of communities have specific storage areas though for things like bicycles and kayaks and stand-up paddle boards. I know at my community there's a waiting list for each of those. And it could also be another additional fee. Potential pet restrictions could be a reason why you do not want to live in a condo. If you have a pet now or are thinking about getting one, you want to address this right up front. A lot of condo buildings are 100% no pets. Some communities will allow for 1 pet, either dog or cat, up to a certain weight limit. That's normally around 25 to 30 pounds. Some communities will say 2 pets up to a weight limit. Some communities will say a dog or a cat. Some are dogs only, cats only. This is definitely something you'll want to check out. If pets are important to you, you really have to consider this. You may end up in a building that allows for pets, but maybe the majority of the other residents don't like them. That can really give you a negative vibe. My recommendation is to talk to other pet owners in the building. Find out how their neighbors feel. You may be surprised. I would suggest that you talk to the other neighbors and find out how they feel about the pets. You certainly don't want to land in a community that just doesn't like your dog. Limited control over the maintenance could be an issue and could be a reason why you do not want to live in a condo. If you're really picky about how the lawn is mowed, or it's important to you to be involved in how often the windows are washed or how often the building gets painted, that could be a problem for you. So you can vote on these things and be a part of the committees that actually take on these issues. But if you want all the control, that's going to be a problem for you. Rules. There are lots of rules in condominium communities. If you haven't enjoyed living with an HOA in a neighborhood, you will not enjoy living in a condo. There are rules about a lot of things. There are rules about what type of trash you can put in the trash chute, rules about where you can park temporarily, rules about what type of vehicles you can park sometimes. I've seen condo communities that say no motorcycles, no trucks. If things like that are a problem for you, you do not want to live in a condo. I've seen rules about what type of laundry detergent to use in the washing machines. and what times of day you can use the washing machines. A lot of the rules are common sense, and a lot of the rules seem like somebody just needed to make another rule. There's rules about where you can walk your dog, where you can't walk your dog, what trash can to put the poop in, what trash can not to put the poop in. You get the picture. But don't worry, if you ever forget about a rule, there will always be somebody there to remind you. So if any of these things are going to be a problem for you, or multiple things are problems for you, you do not want to live in a condo. If I can give you more information about some specifics about condos or some condo communities, just give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Like I said, I hear from so many people every day that are looking to make the move to this area, and I love it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.